Welcome back to another GameCreator tutorial. Today we're going to go over the debugging options available for the engine. Now, some of these options I've never seen in other game engines. They're pretty unique. So with that said, let's get started. All right, so when you want to turn the debug on, you go to database, and in the world settings right here you have debug options. So first one we're going to do is show map grid obstacles, and we're going to play test and show what this does. So first we're going to see all of our obstacles that we lay out on the tiles right there. We're also going to see what grid our object is associated to. And what's really cool about this is you can see that if I'm outside of this range, I'm still associated to this grid. So as I walk against this obstacle, it's going to auto-correct me into this grid. So you can see what grid you're associated with. You see this object's associated with this grid currently. And then again, you see your obstacles on the map. So that's really helpful. So if we go back in there, we'll turn that one off, and now we'll turn on the show object collision box, and we will play test this one. And you can see now we can see the object collision box. We can also see this collision box right here for the scene transfer, and we can see this one's as well. Now, if you wanted to update, I'll just show you real quick. You can go to here, scene collision object range, and you could change it. Let's say 48, and we'll click OK. Play test this, and you should see a new updated collision box range. There we go. All right, so I'm going to turn this one off and go to drag the object with mouse left, click OK, and as it states, you can literally grab objects and move them during your playtest. So maybe you can gauge better of what a scene needs to be doing or where things need to be positioned, and then once you've figured it out in an actual playtest, you can then close it and then move it on the scene. So then lastly, we have the wheel zoom lens. And this one again is interesting. I've never seen this one as well, but you can basically just take the mouse wheel and zoom in and out. So this one was really nice when combined with the mouse click, because then if we turn them both on, you can just play test, see the whole level at a glance, and start moving things. So maybe if you had, say, a tree and you're like, oh, that tree just looks better right here or something like that, you could just zoom out, hear the whole thing, and then you can even zoom in, which is pretty cool. And it zooms in towards the player. It must use the same logic as the camera zooming does. But yeah, so these are your options for GameCreator as far as debugging goes. If anything else comes up, I'll definitely let you guys know. Any questions, comments below, Steam forum, Discord will get you figured out. With that said, I will see you at the next video.